Ladies and gentlemen, this Atlanta-based flight crew would like to be the first to welcome you to the Ronald Reagan Washington National Airport.
Twice every year, once in the spring and once in the fall, a particular group of people descends upon Washington, D.C. They come from all parts of the country and even from other countries. They're represented equally by both genders, by all ages, and they come from big cities and small towns, from blue states and red states. They make the pilgrimage to the nation's capital because, like so many Americans today, they believe in the principles of free enterprise, limited government, individual freedom, traditional American values, and a strong national defense. They come to Washington to meet and share ideas with like-minded people, conservative people, who believe we all have to work at it if the United States is going to continue to be the shining city on the hill. This is the twice-yearly meeting of the Heritage Foundation's President's Club. It starts with the renewing of old friendships and the beginning of new ones, and then moves quickly into timely and important informational meetings. Members of Congress, media pundits, behind-the-scenes experts, they and others offer a conservative view of current and future events and report to the President's Club members what is happening and what isn't happening in Washington.
And I thought I'd tell you just a little bit about how we work and what we do, and we want to save most of the time for questions so we can hear what it is you'd like to hear about.
I didn't want to be a U.S. Senator. That's not my goal. My goal is to rescue our country from its future and redirect it based on our past.
Plenty of people in the Congress and around the country who are vehemently opposed to the agenda that we and the President share.
An effective foreign policy has also got to be supported with very effective public diplomacy.
And without fail, they offer thanks to the members for the work done on behalf of America by the Heritage Foundation.
And for that, I thank all of you for all you have done to help make this the greatest, freest, single best country God has ever given man.
Later that night, it's cocktails, conversation, and conservatism at its best.
I do want to say how much I appreciate, and so many of my colleagues appreciate, the tremendous work that Heritage has done over the years.
And I thank you, members of the Board of Trustees of Heritage, for this great honor. Ursula and I had the privilege of knowing Claire Booth Luce. We were at dinner at her home on occasion, and to have an award named after her is truly a great honor. Certainly to receive it from Heritage is a tremendous pleasure for me and for my family.
Think of what terrorism is. Terrorism does not mean you blow up a building. Terrorism means you terrorize.
It bothers me that we have a Social Security system that's going to fail your children and grandchildren, and we're too afraid in politics to talk about it.
We can have faith that our values and our core principles are solid, and as we know, they endure.
It's inspiring to be in such company, and wonderful, as always at Heritage, to be among true friends.
The Heritage Foundation is one of the oldest, most respected think tanks in the country. Conservative, but not political, the Heritage Foundation is the source of data, opinion, and expertise used by both Republicans and Democrats serious about making the decisions that preserve our freedoms, strengthen our capitalism, and protect our country. And at the President's Club meeting, members hear firsthand from the policy and issue experts, the people who make Heritage the powerful influence it is, as well as invited guests from the Hill on the relevant issues of the day: national defense, health care reform, homeland security, foreign policy, tax reform, and more. The President's Club meeting is an opportunity to meet with and have a dialogue with the people who research, formulate, craft, and even vote on the issues that affect all Americans. It's a chance to voice your opinion to people who make policy, to contribute your ideas, to express your views, to participate in the great American experiment. If you believe in a United States that is safe and secure, where choices about education, retirement, and health care abound, where taxes are fair and comprehensible, where everybody has the opportunity to go as far as their talents will take them, and where government concentrates on its core functions, recognizes its limits, and shows favor to none, then you believe in the Heritage Foundation. As a supporter of Heritage at the President's Club level, you will receive our quarterly newsletter, briefings on critical issues, the chance to participate in important opinion surveys, and you may choose to receive any of the more than 200 Heritage publications produced each year. You will also be invited to regional meetings throughout the country every year. These include the annual Resource Bank meeting, which gathers think tank executives, public interest lawyers, policy experts, elected officials, and activists from around the world to discuss issues, strategies, and methods for advancing free market, limited government public policies. And then, of course, there are the two President's Club meetings in Washington. 2 times to meet and talk with the nation's best and brightest, to hear what they think, and to let them hear what you think. To promote conservative thought, ideas, and values, to support with your dollars and your participation the organization that puts America first, the Heritage Foundation. And not least of all, you meet some very nice people.
It's a great honor for us to welcome the President of the United States of America, President George W. Bush, to our fall President's Club meeting. Mr. President.
Well, thank you very much. It's an honor to be here. I appreciate your invitation. I want to thank you for your decades of leadership in the conservative movement. Presidents come and go, except here at the Heritage Foundation. Ever since in the councils of Washington, Heritage has been an advocate for free enterprise, traditional values, and the advance of liberty around the world. My administration has benefited from your good work, and so has our country. Thank you for what you do.